Upon reaching Mumbai last evening, CBI team probing Sushant death has jumped into action. Sushant's cook Neeraj is being grilled by the Enforcement Directorate for the past 3 hours. Remember, the cook Neeraj was present in the house on 14th of June when Sushant died. Cook Neeraj has been asked about what happened on 13th of June. Who all were present in the room, how long Sushant stayed with other flatmates, what was Sushant's mood before he retired for the day, who all was staying with Sushant for the past 6 months, and who was the one who found the body amongst the various other questions that are going to be asked. The CBI is also grilling Sushant's former house manager, Samuel Miranda. Samuel Miranda, remember, was appointed by Riya Chakraborty in the year 2019. CBI team has also contacted the caretaker of the flat owner where Sushant was staying. The caretaker has been informed that CBI team will be visiting the flat. The team will also visit Sushant's bank today and will be questioning the officials. Sources say 2 DCPs of Mumbai police will also be questioned in this case. Out of the 2, 1 DCP was a part of the initial investigation and other contacted Riya during the investigation. That's the latest that is coming in right there. Everyone is being questioned one after the other. Neeraj, who is the cook of Sushant Singh Rajput, being questioned. Samuel Miranda being questioned. In fact, Sushant's sister is also being grilled by the Enforcement Directorate as we speak. The bank officials are going to be grilled as well. So this is a completely new probe, fresh probe being done by the CBI. Manish is joining us for the very latest. Manish, a fresh probe being conducted. All the parties concerned, every angle, the CBI seems to be leaving no stone unturned in this particular case, whether it is from examining crime scene photographs of, the murder angle or abetment of suicide angle, autopsy report, everything is being done afresh.
Yeah, well, Chaiti, Riya Chakraborty has been booked on 8 charges, not only abetment of suicide, but also wrongful restraint, wrongful confinement, breach of trust. All these angles are now being probed by the Central Bureau of Investigation. Now, when CBI starts investigating any case after Supreme Court order, then they have to start afresh. Whether it was investigated by the Bihar police or Mumbai police, it doesn't matter. The, taking over the statement of the people are just procedural. What CBI maintains that they will be recording statement of everyone. The witnesses in the case, the suspect in the case, those who were close to Sushant Singh Rajput or Riya Chakraborty, those who were in contact with Riya Chakraborty on the particular day after Sushant's death. So these are going to be very crucial as far as CBI's investigation is concerned. Now, what CBI maintains that their first priority should be to rule out whether it's a case of murder or it's a case of suicide. Once the murder is ruled out, then they will start probing towards suicide. And when they will start probing towards suicide, then the charges of attempt of suicide will be probed against Riya Chakraborty. So this is going to be very crucial, and that is why 2 key persons for the Central Bureau of Investigation, Neeraj and Samuel Miranda, who were present when Sushant Singh was found dead, they are being grilled by the CBI. What we have been given to understand is that they are being asked what went wrong that particular day, who was the person who brought Sushant's body from ceiling, who was the person who instructed the keymaker not to go to go outside the flat and not to go inside the flat where Sushant Singh Rajput was present, and also what happened on 13th. So these are going to be very crucial. They will be asking all the questions with these key witnesses in this case, and what CBI maintains that by tomorrow afternoon they will finish recording statement of the key witnesses, and then they will start recording statement of people who are close to Sushant and Riya Chakraborty. Chaiti.
All right, Manish, let's also get our viewers up to speed as far as the CBI Sushant Singh Rajput case is concerned and the entire action plan as you are enlisting right now. Let's get you what is going on. CBI is probing many angles. CBI is going to be also examining the forensic report and many other angles. Angle 1, crime scene is going to be examined. The photographs are going to be examined. They're going to be visiting Sushant's house over the murder angle as well. The second angle, examine the autopsy report. That is what the CBI is going to do. Meet officials at Sushant's bank. That's the third angle. The fourth one is to question Mumbai cops who spoke to Riya. Now, they are also under the scanner by the CBI. Fifth angle, they're going to be reviewing all the evidence files of the Mumbai police. Sixth, they're going to be recreating the scene of Sushant's death. Seventh angle is also there, which we're bringing you in just about a bit. But Manish Pandey joins us live. Manish, have I missed out on any angle so far?
Yeah, well, Chaiti, this is an abetment of suicide case, and in any such case, the intention of the accused is more important than what the deceased felt at that point of time before committing suicide. So, all the angles which you mentioned are being probed by the Central Bureau of Investigation as we speak. These are going to be the direction of CBI's investigation. The first one, of course, is the most important, is the forensic examination of the crime scene and the photographs which is now in CBI's custody. Now, apart from that, CBI will also go through the CCTV footage because there were reports that one of the CCTV was not working. There were allegations that the CCTV or the DVR of that CCTV was tampered with. So these are going to be something which the CBI will be probing. Apart from that, when one team is recording this statement, the other team is already, communicating with the other key suspects in the case. They have been told to remain present in Mumbai so that CBI
there are two key suspects over here, two key witnesses rather, I would like to say. Manish, one is that Samuel Miranda, who was the house manager, and the other one is the cook Neeraj. These two were witness to what transpired inside the house. These are the two people who are going to be giving out the CBI crucial leads into what really transpired, being the key witnesses as well. Where does the probe stand for our viewers who have just tuned in and who do not know about that? Can you bring us up to speed?
Yeah, well, Chaiti, CBI at this point of time is examining two witnesses. One is Neeraj, cook of Sushant Singh Rajput, and Samuel Miranda, former house manager of Sushant Singh Rajput. Now, as far as Neeraj questioning is concerned, what CBI claims that he is being questioned on what happened on 13th and what happened on 14th. He was the person who gave the glass of juice. He was the person who communicated on the particular day with Sushant Singh Rajput on 14th. So CBI will try to analyze that what was the condition of Sushant Singh Rajput. Was he feeling low? If he was feeling low, whether he was aware that what went wrong with Sushant Singh Rajput, and was Riya Chakravarti intervening in Sushant's life? If yes, then in what way? So these are going to be certain questions which the Central Bureau of Investigation will be asking Neeraj in this case, the cook, and it has been almost more than 3 hours, but the questioning is still on. Apart from that, the second key witness in the case is Samuel Miranda, because according to the Central Bureau of Investigation, he is a person who was having a very close association with Riya Chakravarti. And why we are saying that? Because there are CDR reports with the investigative agencies, according to which there are number of calls every day between Riya Chakravarti and Samuel Miranda. Also, there is allegation by the family of Sushant Singh Rajput that on instruction of Riya Chakravarti, Samuel Miranda was the one who replaced certain, close staff of Sushant Singh Rajput.
So those are the two very crucial people and key witnesses that are going to be grilled. And as you are also telling us, the grilling is currently on. The CBI has taken charge. These are fast and quick moving developments that we're bringing to you here on India Today. The CBI team, Division A, Team A, what are they going to do? They're going to be submitting all the documents, including the case diary, the crime scene photos. They're going to be submitting the autopsy report, the forensic report, and also the copy of the statements of the witnesses as well. This is the job and responsibility of Team A. Just look at the way, in the manner in which they've just divided themselves. There's also Team B of the CBI. That Team B will be interrogating Riya Chakraborty and the family members of Riya as well. They're going to be also questioning Sushant's manager, their staff members. They're going to be recording fresh statements of the flatmates and the staff. There is a Team C of the CBI. They are going to be the ones recreating the entire crime scene as well. They are also going to be probing the professional rivalry angle. You never know. There is a professional rivalry angle or not. This needs to be ruled out. So the crime scene is also going to be recreated, and the professional rivalry angle is also going to be probed if there is one. The last thing they're going to do is also quiz certain very key Bollywood celebrities, because remember, the allegation is also of abetment to suicide. And in the light of what we are in possession of as far as Mahesh Bhatt's conversation with Riya Chakraborty is concerned, this becomes extremely key. Munish is also joining us now for the very latest on this. Munish, let's get you on to the latest that is going on. You've almost told us about everything that is going on, but the last point that, Munish, that is very interesting is that one of the CBI teams is also going to be quizzing certain Bollywood celebrities. And while we at India Today are in possession of the chat between Riya Chakraborty and Mahesh Bhatt, where does the CBI stand as far as questioning Mahesh Bhatt is concerned?
Well, Chaiti, Mahesh Bhatt is under scanner, that is for sure, by the Central Bureau of Investigation. Now, why Mahesh Bhatt is under scanner? It is not only because of the chat record, it is only because of the number of calls between Riya Chakraborty and Mahesh Bhatt, and also CBI is in possession of some statements which points out that Mahesh Bhatt is a crucial link in this entire investigation, and that is why Mahesh Bhatt may be, asked by the CBI to record his statement on what was going on between him and Riya Chakraborty, and whether he was aware of, Sushant Singh Rajput and Riya Chakraborty's personal life. Now, why Mahesh Bhatt is important as far as this chat is concerned? Remember, Chaiti, this is an abetment of suicide case. Every circumstantial evidence is going to be very crucial for the Central Bureau of Investigation. And this chat is circumstantial evidence as far as CBI is concerned. What they maintained that 6 days before Riya Chakraborty allegedly leaves Sushant's house and then she was having conversation with Mahesh, but they would certainly like to know that what exactly was happening between Sushant Singh Rajput and Riya Chakraborty. Because in the affidavit before the Supreme Court, Riya Chakraborty maintains that she was in love with a person who has died. She is in trauma. She maintains that till date she was in love with Sushant Singh Rajput. She has not come out openly about if there was any problem between her relationship with Sushant Singh Rajput. So these are going to be very crucial as far as abetment of suicide case is concerned, and Mahesh Bhatt is certainly under scanner of Central Bureau of Investigation. Chaiti.
Absolutely. It's also been an action-packed day for the CBI that is currently in Mumbai probing the case of Sushant Singh Rajput. The Mumbai police has handed over all the case documents to the CBI since the investigation first began on 14th of June post Sushant's death. The laptop that contains Mumbai police probe details, photographs, videos, autopsy report has all been given over to the CBI at the moment. The Mumbai police has also handed over 56 statements, Sushant's forensic report and a spot forensic report to the CBI. This is coming 2 days after Supreme Court asked the Central Probe Agency to take over the case. Also, let's also get you what all is in possession with the CBI at the moment. The CBI has collected key pieces of evidence, crime scene, from the crime scene, whatever Mumbai police was in possession was of as well. They are in possession. They are going to be analyzing all this evidence now. So what is in the possession with the CBI from the Mumbai police? Number one, you've got mobile phones. There were 3 mobile phones of Sushant Singh Rajput. The CBI is in possession of these 3 mobile phones. Remember, he was also changing a lot of these SIM cards. So that is an angle that is going to be probed. His laptop is in possession with the CBI at the moment. So the laptop will be a key evidence to what conversations he was having with whom and the kind of documents that were saved in it. Mobile call records. In fact, even we at India Today are in possession of certain mobile phone records, and this records will give us, will give the CBI a good lead into what really happened before the death. Clothes that were worn at the time of the death. The Mumbai police has handed this over to the CBI. So this now stands to be in the possession of the CBI. What next is in possession? Blanket. The blanket also is in possession at the moment. Not just the blanket. The CBI is also now in possession of the bed sheets. Mumbai police has handed over the bed sheets to the CBI at the moment. And the other very crucial piece of evidence is the green kurta. Remember, this is the green kurta which was used for hanging, and that is what is in possession. The juice mark and plate, those 2 are also handed over by the Mumbai police to the CBI. The CBI is now in possession of all of this. A whole host of people being questioned at the moment. India Today has accessed biggest clincher in the Sushant Singh Rajput case. The WhatsApps on 8th of June between Riya and Mahesh Bhatt have revealed that the actress informed the filmmaker after leaving Sushant's house. In her chat, Riya has texted Mahesh Bhatt, and I quote, "Aisha moves on, sir, with a heavy heart and a sense of relief," unquote. Riya further said that their last call was a wake-up call. She called Mahesh Bhatt for her angel and her best man. Riya also messaged, "I love you, sir," to the filmmaker. The 28-year-old actress even stated that she has now found the courage to do what she did because of Mr. Bhatt. During the 8th of June conversation, Riya further texted Bhatt that the best emotions she feels are for him. She also thanked her destiny for meeting him. In response to Riya's messages, filmmaker Mahesh Bhatt asked her not to look back and thanked her for being brave. Bhatt also told Sushant's girlfriend that if he is of no use to her, his existence is worthless and that it takes guts to do what she did. Riya Chakraborty's statement on why she left Sushant Singh Rajput's house on 8th of June has now come under scanner. Riya in his statement earlier claimed that Sushant had called his sister to his house and asked her to leave on 8th of June. Riya added that she had requested Sushant to be allowed to leave his house after attending a therapy session, but the late actor asked her to leave immediately. With the WhatsApp messages with Mahesh Bhatt coming out now in the open, it is revealed that she left Bandra flat on her own will.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.